to the channel. Today we're going to talk about my personal experience with Himalayan salt soap, and I would like to discuss this very important topic, which is the uses, the benefits, and a couple of warnings regarding using Himalayan salt soap. So if you haven't heard of it, Himalayan salt soap is also known as pink salt soap. It's gained popularity recently because of the many health benefits that it has. However, there are certain precautions and warnings that I wish I knew before using it, especially for anyone having dry, sensitive skin like I do. And I'll share some insights and I'll offer some other natural alternatives for those who have the same skin type, dry, sensitive skin. What other things can we use that won't, um, you know, give us the side effects that the Himalayan salt soap usually gives because of the drying effects. Now, why Himalayan salt soap? First of all, it's rich in minerals. Himalayan salt soap is excellent for many skin types, except for extremely sensitive skin. And it's easily absorbed by the skin. It contains essential minerals like magnesium, potassium, bromine, calcium, iron, and other easily absorbed salts. But it's very cleansing for the body. It's cleansing for the body on a physical and on a spiritual way in terms of cleansing the aura. Salt is very purifying as well. So while it doesn't produce a lather like traditional soap, it serves as a body cleanser. It provides minerals to the skin and it cleanses the skin energetically as well. Now, the benefits of the Himalayan salt soap, apart from that, is that it soothes irritants. It's beneficial for skin irritation. In particular, anyone who has normal to oily and combination skin. I honestly have dry, sensitive skin, so it actually caused me to have irritation rather than soothing the irritation itself. So this only applies to oily and combination skin. It's great for them as well. It's also very detoxifying. It helps in removing toxins from the skin, and it has biological properties that aid in detoxification, and also it balances the energy used for energetic purposes. It's believed to balance negative energy or remove negative energy and cleanse the aura, because salt is known through many cultures and traditions and along through many throughout the history, it's known to cleanse the aura from negative energy. Now, there are a couple of precautions before you use it. There's a couple of warnings. It's not suitable for sensitive skin. Please avoid it if you do have sensitive skin, because it will dry out the skin further and it will cause irritations. For me, it caused irritation from day one. It resulted in dry red patches along my body where I used it. What are the alternatives for anyone having sensitive dry skin? What is the alternatives? Well, the simplest solution is to wash with cold water and moisturize with natural moisturizers like shea butter, coconut oil. Another thing that I use, I do use salt on my skin, but rather than using a Himalayan salt soap or bar, I use salt, as in like sea salt. Powdered sea salt as part of a salt scrub. So along with sea salt, I'll use a little bit of almond oil. I'll use a little bit of like 1 or 2 drops of essential oil to that, and I'll use that to scrub my skin, and then quickly I would wash with water as well in order to do that salt cleanse. But anything to do with a salt bar, I will stay away from for the time being. Take care and have a great day. Bye bye.